Yo guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Mask podcast. It's already our 15th episode. Today I'm sitting down with Lars Gutierrez from Saviors right now. He just made the move from DSD to Saviors. A big move in my opinion. Yeah, we talked about a lot of things about the big move he just made, about his first experience in Pro Series, um, the whole track he already went through of becoming a very good player in a short amount of time. Yeah, guys, what can I say more? Everything will be said in the episode. So, guys, enjoy this one and let's jump into it. Yo, guys, I have Lars Gutierrez with me, a new player from Saviors. Lars, how are you today?
I'm doing very good.
Yeah, nice. Okay, Lars, first and for all, for everyone who doesn't know you, explain a little bit who are you exactly?
I'm Lars. I started playing NSL in 2023. At the end, seeding six was my first event.
Okay.
Then I played Europeans, and then just last year, couple years experience in CQB, playing like over like in the Netherlands. Been to Belgium once.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yes, and I think that's kind of the introduction right now. Pro 2, I'm going to be playing for Saviors. Just
Okay, that's a
made
big
the switch.
change.
Yeah, made a switch from DSD to Saviors. Exciting what's that kind of brings.
Yeah, it's a very exciting move, to be honest. As we know, Saviors is missing one special person. Cringe still. I'm watching you. Great rehab, man. I hope you are doing good. But yeah, you made the switch, man. It's a nice
Yeah,
switch. And it's not that of I'm gonna say special switch because the fit is good. I gotta say the fit you playing for Savers. I think it's a good fit.
yeah. You
So,
seen it? You seen it coming, or
yeah, kind of, maybe a little bit. Um, yeah, you played a couple of years. You played 2 years for DSD, like you told.
yeah,
I didn't know you weren't a player since the beginning. I didn't know you started on the end of the season. So yeah, that's a new thing for me.
yeah. It was kind of. I started in the beginning of 2023. I
Yeah.
I trained with them, but then I my work and school got in the middle of it, so I took a step down for like half a year. So then
Okay.
I missed like then we had six seeding, so I missed seeding 2 to 5.
Yeah.
Then I was pit crew on seeding 6 and played like a couple games on the European. So that's why um, I didn't play like the whole season.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Actually, good thing. I actually don't know how old are you, Lars?
Can you guess?
Um, I think you're not much older than me. I think 25, 26, maybe a little bit younger.
Oh, I'm younger than you.
You're younger than me?
Yeah, I'm
Damn.
21.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
It's the
so
height. It's the height.
it's the height, yeah, and maybe the beard.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
also. But no, I can legally play for like 3 years now, so
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
that's
that's the
my
thing.
full airsoft experience.
Okay, damn. You started since you were 18 years old,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay, and directly full send, go straight in and yeah, go play some CKB. Yeah.
yeah. I just ordered on the website. I just ordered my first replica, and then I played at Delta Airsoft. That's also the organization behind DSD,
Yeah.
because that was in my area, like doable, like a 30-minute drive. So I just started playing CKB, and then I got introduced to their competitive team, and yeah, I'm just competitive. It's my mindset, and I just went for it.
Yeah,
Bought my
it's
first kappa. First, I was a kappa player.
okay. Same like me.
Just went with gas max on trainings, and after the first training, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be my sport.
Okay, yeah. And I'm gonna ask you directly the main question of the podcast, as you know. How did you get into airsoft? You already told it kind of a little bit, but I want to know exactly what was your very first event or skirmish you ever did? How was the experience for you?
Um, a friend of mine just started uploading some milsim kind of videos. So I was like,
Okay.
yeah, that I got it sent through Discord. So I was like, yeah, that I want to do this like once. So I messaged him. So when can we play? What do I need? Um, and of course, some videos on the internet, snipers and all that stuff. You know, you've all seen them.
Yeah, of course.
That got me intrigued to the airsoft scene. And then I was like, okay, what do I need and where can I play in my area? Because I just got my driver's license, you know,
Oh, yeah.
and then I saw a 30-minute drive to Delta. That's like, okay, I'm just going there. I don't know what to expect. Loaded my mags at home because I just didn't know what to, what to do. Going there with my
Okay.
AEG, and then just the first time airsofting, just CQB, and I was scared as hell. That it's just every corner I thought someone was walking, and then I shot my teammates. Like everyone I saw, I just shot. It was my worst airsoft experience the first time, even at the
Okay.
chrono station. I had an AAG, so it just loads out automatically. But I,
Yeah.
I just wrecked the bolt and stuff. I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay, damn. It was a hell of a first
Yeah,
experience.
it was. It was.
Um, but you fell completely in love with the first time, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Just the rush and the adrenaline I got from it, that just made everything.
Yeah. And like you said, you have kind of competitive mindset. You love to be competitive.
Yeah.
What I noticed with a lot of players, people who play airsoft and especially competitive, a lot of them used to play a different sport on a high competitive um, way. Did you also play a sport before airsoft on competitive way?
Not really competitive, but just I played soccer.
Okay.
Uh, yeah,
Football?
yeah, yeah. Whatever you want to call it. Um, and just I played it when I was very young,
Yeah.
and I stopped last year because it wasn't doable with airsoft.
Okay.
Like trainings on Saturday or Sunday, and then missing a match or missing trainings, and just getting benched because you didn't come to a training. Yeah,
Yeah.
and my
It's
work.
at one time you need to make decisions, right?
Yeah,
And what is the where do you feel the best and where do you have the most joy? It's
yeah,
yeah,
and that I had to choose like airsoft or football, and
and
I
I
made the
think
choice.
yeah, you made the choice, and I think the choice wasn't hard, yeah.
No, no, it was it of course I had my teammates, and like I was a main player, but
Okay.
uh, it of course sucks when you stop doing a sport. And I went to
Hmm.
trainings just, and if I can play, for if they need a man, I'll come, but I don't come to trainings every week now, so
Yeah.
it is a
Yeah, it's
sacrifice you made.
yeah, it's a big sacrifice you need to make. Like I know for I played soccer like not that much. I just played it when I was really really young, but it was
Yeah,
my thing. But yeah, you have training sessions every week, 2 times a week. So yeah, it's and as I saw you guys with DSD, you guys are training in the week, not that much in the weekend. Um, yeah, how is actually that? Because bro, I have to say I would love to train in the weekend 2 times
yeah,
or only maybe
it's just
once.
the on the weekends, it's much more doable for me, but like I also work weekends, so I work 2 weekends in a month.
Okay.
So it's also like, last weekend we had practice, and I got like 15 minutes early. I needed to go because I needed to go to work. I needed to
Yeah.
drive an hour and 15 minutes, and yeah, I also have to work. So
Yeah.
it's managing the time, and then sometimes we have practice after my work, so it's a little bit of time managing, but then
Yeah.
it was
You
doable. Yeah,
It's doable, yeah. But to be honest, it's way nicer if you can just go out once a weekday in the work week. But like you said, you work 2 weekends a month, so
yeah,
that's a complete different schedule. Like for most of us, like I'm just working from Monday to Friday, and my work starts on Saturday to Sunday for airsoft. I'm gonna say. So yeah, I'm always busy. That's the thing, and I can definitely say for you too, because yeah, on right now you are playing for 2 years, right?
Yeah, yeah, you can say it like that.
Yeah, now it's your second season you're gonna
Yeah.
play, and you improved a lot. You really set your name on the map. You showed who you are, and yeah, all due to dedication, hard work. I can definitely say you watched a lot of film to become better, to become one of the best players at the moment. And yeah, you guys had a wonderful season last year with DSD, and I want
Yes.
to dive in a little bit more about this because yeah, you guys won the complete challengers.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit to me like how the whole experience was for DSD as a whole, and for you as a um, first year player winning the challengers series.
So like first challenger, I didn't play that much. Um, but that changed because a player left. Um,
Okay.
so that like freed a spot for me.
Yeah, I
And
can still remember. Yeah.
yeah, so that freed the spot in Challenger 2 for me. Um, and then I just got practice, and with the Nations Cup coming, I got selected. We had 16 players,
Hmm.
and I was one of them. And then four just fell out of the boat. And I,
Yeah.
I was one of the four, so I didn't play the Nations Cup, but I got to go to practice with them and
Yeah.
learned also from them, and just extra field time. So I think that's also a big thing, just time on the field and practicing on the field every
Yeah.
moment you get, even pickups, even just trying new things that
Yeah.
really improves
Definitely.
your game. And I think that's also a big step of my season.
Yeah, 100%. I can agree 100%, man. It's not only just playing tournaments, it's going to the field, going to pick up games, watching
Yeah,
film, watching yourself play, watching others play, see how they react in specific situations, see how they do the movement. And as I know, of course, you are one of the taller persons in the league.
yep.
Is it an advantage or is it a disadvantage for you personally? How do you experience it?
I don't really feel it's a disadvantage,
Okay.
but also not like I don't have a big advantage because I can look over like right the home right now,
Yeah.
but I don't think that's it. It is a big advantage to look over that bunker because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, no.
But also
It's
I don't have issues with it being a disadvantage or something.
yeah,
I don't
okay.
experience that. Sometimes it's a little bit hard where do I leave my whole body, but that's that's another story.
Yeah, that's another story, but on the
Yeah.
end you learn how to um work with your own body because you
Yeah.
have longer legs. You are more exposed while going over to another bunker. For example, just doing a belly slide, you are half along, half the body longer than maybe a player like Boki from me. He's
Yeah, yeah.
one of our smallest guys. It's a big, yeah, it's a big difference. But on the end, you make it work, and you really show yourself on the field as one of the taller persons. It's not that you're a one of break. You're a good mid game player and end game player. You have a good awareness of yeah the whole game, the flag awareness, uh, knowing what you need to do if you're playing offense, defense. You are a big brain on the field.
Yeah.
You pave your way on the field to yeah try to get work done. And yeah, with you now moving over to Saviors, this is a big change for you. It's a real dedicated team. I'm gonna say they train hard. They have, I think, a complete different training if
Yeah,
you
they
compare it
have.
with DSD. Is it a big change for you?
Yes, of course, it's new callouts. That's where it starts
Yeah, of
for
course.
me.
Yeah,
So I have to learn all of them, and I have my own way of of doing that. I just set the screenshot of it. I just put it as my background of my phone.
yeah,
And
like
every day I pick up my phone and think, oh yeah, this and this. Yeah, I need to learn them, and just it's like 2 3 days. I just knew them all, and it's
yeah,
just on the field. It's a different story because my first practice with them, felt like it was like, oh yeah, he's oh, yeah, shit, what's the bunker called again?
Yeah.
That's what I learned, but I'm managing it.
Yeah, it's not familiar yet. You know them, but you need to get used to them while playing. So yeah, it's a big difference. And I'm gonna ask you like one thing because we have DSD. It's the newcomer of Pro Series
Yeah.
2025. We have Saviors, who's already running in the game for a long time, who improved the last couple of years. If you compare the training sessions, what you do, and you don't have to spell anything. It's just I want to get your get your mind of how different it is training with DSD and training with Saviors.
Yeah, it's way different. Like the drills we're doing, it's I of course can't say
Yeah, no, you don't have to spell
anything.
anything.
No, but it's
Just
it's it's very different. Yes. The drills we're doing right now, I feel like I'm learning more again,
yeah.
and the drills I did with DSD, I feel like I got them all under control, and we're not moving that fast as I'm doing right now, and learning from, in my opinion, better players than me.
Mhm.
That's where I improve if I play with them or play against them. And if you play with a team that's in we play with Sinister, that's the sister team of DSD.
Yeah,
If you play with players that or just are new to the sport, or just
yeah.
it's way different training, and you have to adjust to them because you don't want to run over them every
Mhm.
try, or you don't want to mercy rule every
Yeah.
game, because then you're not going to learn anything.
You're not learning anything if you play. The best thing to improve your own game is to play against better players. It's as
Yeah,
easy as that. Don't choose the easy ones. Take the worst ones, the hardest ones, because then you will find yourself in a position like, whoa, what do I need to do right now? I can't do anything, but I still need to work on the field.
yeah,
So how I'm gonna manage this?
yeah. How are you going to manage to pro teams?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to come in a situation you don't have experience on the training, so you're going to learn in a tournament. And of
Yeah.
course, the firepower of a pro team is always going to be harder than some challenger teams, so that's always different. But if you train against harder teams, or train against your own players who can give 200% on a training, then
Yeah,
you're gonna be better at the end of the day.
yeah, 100% sure. One of the things I need to say, like what I like the most about new teams or challengers teams, like we have our main sparring team.
Yeah,
It's
187. Yeah,
187. I train them also. It's like Saviors have Apex, like Terror Knights has them their shotguns. Every pro team has right now like their main challengers team where they always train with. What is easier to manage throughout the whole season to get training sessions done, to make the cost a little bit lower, of course. Um, yeah, it's a whole thing. But one of the things I like the most about training against a challengers team or a less experienced team is you will see things that are never done before, or you will see so special movements or people playing on a bunker like you are saying like, why is he playing? But then you find yourself, oh, I get shot from him. How? How? And
yeah,
this is the main difference. Like, for example, Hakai and Sabers is training against each other. 25% of the training will be fast pace. So it will be quick points, um, not that holding down the field points, just make it quick, fast games, make movement. And the other 75% of the game will be just locked in. We just will hold domination, start communication rolling, and try to position all players on the right position they need to be in that aspect of the tactic.
yeah,
So it's all about how you need to manage another team. But yeah, like I already said, I had like maybe once a training with Savers, Hakai and Savers. I know Savers has their way of training. Um, and I need to say, I think it's also a team I look up to. If I'm talking about how they manage their training sessions, it's there's an overview. It's structured. It's strict. It's no BS. Just do your thing. This is the drill. You know what to do, and things like this. Yeah, it's really prepared. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
And this is one of the things, like one of our guys, like after the first training session with Hakai, when the OB guys came over, so Andrew Amenzies,
Yeah.
I asked them, like, guys, how did you like the training? How do you feel? What did you experience? And the first thing they said was to me like, "Yo, Mushin, you know how to lead a training." But I know it because it's my education. I'm actually a sport teacher, but I'm doing something completely different. But it doesn't matter. But I know what the basics and the aspects are you need to make sure what a good training session is and how to um, divide it in specific aspects. Like, okay, now we need to train this. Now we need to train this. Okay, sometimes it's good to do drills, like snapshot, running gun, break shot, etc., etc. But on one moment in the season, it's very important to know, like, okay, we can do the drills. We know all the drills. It will help us. Okay, it will definitely help us.
Yeah.
But on the end, our communication sucks. So we need to work on that. And people will say, okay, yeah, let's just run points. Let's just play points. And that's not just a thing. You don't need to just run points or play points. You need to make sure there's a there is a theory. There's a purpose behind running points. What is the main thing behind it? What do you want to achieve while running points? And I know, like with Savers, Savers is also doing this on a very good level. So I expect great things for you this year, Lars. I
Yeah.
expect great things for you. It will boost you um, technically and also mentally. It will boost you. It will give you more, how do you say it? Confidence. Knowing like you can trust on your players next to you. They have the experience. They will make sure you make your bunker. They will help you if you don't have any communication. So yeah, I have high hopes for you this year. I will really see you employ throughout the whole season. I will see you improve, and I'm looking forward to it because I'm a trainer myself, and I always like to see
Improvement.
someone's improvement. Yeah, definitely. So
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a big game changer for me
yeah.
also from how I'm gonna play because like the first training, I got like the 187 killer pads. He said, yeah, just try them on, and I was like, so walking is very different, sliding is very different, but like two breakouts in, two drills in, I was like, yeah, yeah, they're way better. And
It's different.
yeah, it's just sliding. It feels just you're smooth on the field.
It's you are smooth. You have less friction on the field because yeah, it's hard plastic.
Yeah,
You can do movements without hurting yourself, like the double knee slide. But on the end, it works with the killer pads.
yeah,
Um, to be honest, after globals, as you well maybe know, on globals I played with the killer pads with a reason because my knees were broken. Um, but the first training in on Real Strike, I told the guys like, okay, I want to try it on for one time, and I want to see like how it is on turf. As an M4 player, no, definitely no. And this is my opinion. It's my opinion. For on concrete, I like it a lot. It's way better for your knees. You will have just less pain after games. You can go the whole day without any issues or anything. But on turf, no, it's not my main thing because, like you say, walking is different, playing is different. It's a really big protection that is, yeah, holding you down a bit. It's not holding you down. It's you need to get used to it.
Yeah, because
So
the part that was under, like it's under my knee, that was like putting a lot of pressure on my knee. So
yeah,
when I'm just walking around, I felt it, and I was like, yeah, maybe in 2 or 3 practice it's gonna be better. But I'll also bring my my slide pen. So when I
yeah,
need to change, I can change.
yeah.
And we'll
Okay.
we'll see what it's gonna bring in some further practice.
Okay, so maybe we will see you playing with the killer pads on the second Pro Series.
Who knows? Who
Who
knows?
knows? Who knows? It's like the yeah. How I need to say it again? It's like the yeah the specific thing. What saviors make saviors. Saviors is killer pets.
Yeah, a
Everyone
couple
plays
of
with
them
it.
are wearing. Yes, yeah.
It's crazy. But I have to say, as a pistol, I could definitely imagine it will give you a huge benefit. But on the end, you still need to yeah get used to it. So I'm looking forward. But I can say you already. I saw some things passing by on Instagram. Um, yeah, you will not tell it to me, of course, but is Sonny gonna play pistol again since they took you on the team?
I don't know.
I don't, you don't
I don't know
know.
who's gonna play pistol.
Oh, he's gonna
We
go
have we
over
have, we have a
to.
couple hybrids. We
Yeah.
can choose.
Lars, I'm gonna
Not
say
gonna
one
spill
thing.
anything here.
I don't like the hybrids, man. I don't like it.
No, why not? Oh,
Why not? It's you can only focus on one thing. I tried it last year for once, and it's possible. And the worst scenario, like someone injures himself, and you really need a pistol player who has the same way of playing, same aggression, and everything like this. I understand it, but only in these situations. Otherwise, just stick to your platform and play with this the whole season. You, pardon me, you can't train two platforms. It's too much work.
it is a lot of work. Yes.
It's a lot of work, and yeah, I tried it last year. It worked. It's not to say like it was super bad that I played pistol. I did my job. I did a very good job. I still got eliminations, but on the end, I noticed like, okay, they miss me as they my team misses me as an M4 player. So I was like, if I really need to play pistol, I
You
still
can.
can. I
Yeah.
can because I started as a pistol, and I know what the basics are as a pistol. And what I also gonna say, letting a pistol or an M4 switch for just one training session is a big advantage. So they understand how it's like to be on the other side of the field.
Yeah. So they understand what you need as a pistol
Yeah,
player from your back player, or what you need as a back player from your pistol player, like for
yeah.
communication or just laying down the lanes. It's more important that they know, because then they can adapt to it.
Yeah, definitely. Like, and even for me, I don't remember it anymore. I think it was against Sabres. One, before Pro One, we sparred against Sabres. We had like five M4s, only one pistol, and I told Marshall, yeah, come take the pistol. He was always like, I want to play pistol once. I said to him like, hey, take the pistol, just have fun. It's just some sparring, get some reps in. And after, yeah, like three breakouts, he came over to me. I'm gonna take my M4, and I was like, okay, yeah, do your thing. You're just gonna play with four. Fuck this shit. I was like, I'm just gonna play with three rifles, one pistol, so we are one body um,
Down.
down. But I was like, yeah, we're just gonna do it like this, and I'm gonna switch to pistol. But first, let me play some reps with M4. Then I'm gonna switch. But on the end, it really gives you like an advantage. Like, okay, you experienced again. Okay, how is it like to be a pistol player? How is it like to be on the 50 line, knowing you have to be quiet and you need to get all information from your back players? Just for example, you are over the 50 and you have a position, you're holding a lane down, but you can't shout. Because if you shout, you will give attention to the opponent so they know where you are, and you will get yourself killed. So you can't communicate on that aspect.
Yeah.
But as an M4, you need to know where your pistol players are, of course. And as you see him going over the 50, it's immediately a reaction like, okay, he's over there, he can't talk, he's doing something, I need to give him all information I can. And still, even for us, for every player, it's still like a learning traject. For some players in my team, it's way easier because I'm used to playing with them so much. And for the rest, it's like still growing and still trying to work something out. And it will definitely be for you too, playing on a new team, getting to know the players.
Yeah.
It's funny because now you are the youngest one on Savers. I can't say old man anymore. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, it is.
So yeah, no, I'm very looking forward to see you play on Savers. It's an exciting move. It's the first move after Pro One. Was there like a specific situation, or what was the the point? What made you do it? Can you tell us a little bit?
Um, like the point, I think I can be the best version of myself at Saviors at the
Yeah,
moment. But what I said, I think you can only learn from people that are
better.
better than you. If you're the smartest in the room, you're in the wrong room. Like
Yeah,
that's the thing. So I think I can improve more there. And I had like a little bit of contact with a couple players from Saviors. Um, and then Cringe, of course, took his operation, and two other players just stopped playing. So they needed new blood, and I got a message on the Thursday before Pro One. Um, like Sony told me, I'm looking for a new player
yeah.
for the team. I'm not gonna um, how do you say it in English? Um, give you any certainty,
You can say it in Dutch if you want to.
zekerheid.
Yes, yeah, for sure. It's not like
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
not for sure that we're gonna um, get you on the team, but I'm looking for new players, so keep that
Yeah,
in mind. And then like 2 weeks ago, he messaged me. We would like you to join the team. How do you think about it? Then in my mind, I was like, how am I gonna tell um,
the team.
the team? Because we have a lot of conversations with the team for because one of our players got asked by Tara like last year. Then Nancy, our team manager, asked every player, "Is there a team you would leave the team for?" And I said, "Yeah, there's one team I would leave for right now." And I was honest to them, and that was Saviors.
Yeah,
So they knew when I called. Um, I said, "Yeah." Sonny texted me. He wants me to join Saviors. Then they
yeah.
they already knew I was like gonna tell them, I'm gonna leave. And it was a hard conversation because, of course,
It's a whole family, the
yeah,
the the whole squad, DSD.
yeah, it's a tight group, and you don't join them just randomly.
Yeah,
Um, so it was a hard choice for me, but I think in the end it will be the right choice. And
yeah,
Nancy also said to me, "Yeah, I think it's for you. It's the right choice.
yeah.
We're gonna feel it, but we stand behind you if you that's the
The way you want to go.
yeah the way you want to go." And so I think
It's to be honest, Lars, it's nice that your team, your old team, is really supportive. Okay, always people will have like mixed feelings, like yeah, he's leaving us. Why is he leaving us? We are brand new in the Pro Series and this and that. But on the end, for every individual player, it comes down to only yourself. You're a part of a team. For me, it's something else because I'm the captain and the owner or something.
yeah,
Hockeyhuishof-team. But on the end, every player from my team is an individual player. They are a part of my team. Nobody signed the contract. Nobody has obligations like you need to stick with us for this amount of years. It's the only thing I always ask is just be open to me. And even we had last year we had Jesse leaving. I'm the guy. I don't care. If the only thing I want to know as a captain, and especially more as a coach, because I see someone growing, I want to see them grow more. The only thing that matters to me is if the player is 100% sure about his decision. I will lay down with it and I will wish him success. I will always wish him success. But if he tells me like, yo, Musha, this is something I really need to do for myself. I want to improve myself. Yo, hey, my man, do your thing. Make sure you become better.
Yeah.
That's my spirit. And I know some people in this whole community are like, yeah, and you are leaving us, and oh, this is disrespectful. And I'm not gonna tell names. People who are like this know, but it doesn't matter. Nobody
No.
signed a contract.
And
This as a first thing.
that's also different because everyone wants it to be a pro sport. But if you
Hmm.
look at other sports, like people are leaving frequently, on yearly basis,
Yeah,
um, or even being rented out to another team. If
that's
you
the
want to
thing.
grow the sport, that's gonna be a thing. You're not gonna be sticking with the 12 men you have at the beginning of the season. It's gonna change over time, and
Yeah.
you have to adapt to that. And sometimes you're gonna be on top of the table, and sometimes you're gonna have another roster. You're gonna be in the middle of the table. So that's how the sport is gonna develop, I think, and people need to adjust to that.
Yeah, and especially for you, like you came in as a rookie in DSD. It was a good experience. You improved a lot, like I already told. And now you are on the feeling like, okay, you improved a lot. You was one of the main players. In the team. And
Yeah,
you want to improve, but you can't find improvement, or you need to search yourself for the improvement. And this is something very difficult. Some people will say, like, okay, I need to search for my own improvement, and then they will switch over to the coaching role. Like, okay, I know I can do this. I will coach the team. I will search myself, the improvement I need, and the improvement I need for the team. And for you, you want to improve for yourself. You want to become a better player. You want to just have more experience in another organization who is the same, that I'm gonna say, kind of the similar dedication as DSD, because DSD is also training a lot.
yeah, they are.
Um, so yeah, it's a big thing. And like you say, in every pro sport, they have people leaving and coming in, going out like frequently. Even and paintball, I'm very excited about paintball every time I'm following it like crazy.
Yeah,
But you have like the thing, how I need to say it, you have Alex Goldman. I'm not sure if you know him. Alex Goldman is now a player for AC Diesel. Um, yeah, he's jumping teams like crazy. He's one of the highest paid players in the paintball league right now.
yeah,
But the reason for him to not join teams, like he was going to join Impact. Impact is going to be a crazy team this year. We have all the goats like Marcelo Margot, Tyler Harmon, Rainy Gunsneck, Mikey Urena, and lots more. It's like an OG team with all good players. And him adding to the team is like one in a row, like
yeah,
they're all goats of the fucking sport. And he will just be another one in the row. He was a player for AC Diesel. He was going to leave, but he didn't. He sticked with his team. But there, he's a real leader. He's a complete different player, and he has different jobs and tasks to become the player of the team. So it's always a complete different thing. And yeah, right now you are again maybe a rookie in the Saviors, but you want to improve. You want to improve, and you want to become one of the Saviors. You want to become a real OG in the game, a really good player, and maybe. in 2 3 years you will say, okay, I had enough of saviors. Well, just imagine I have enough of saviors. I learned a lot. Thank you all so much, but now I want to be a leader. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You are all on the same level, and now you really want to improve yourself and become a leader of a team and structure a group of people. So these are all aspects people need to set for themselves. Some people will just stick just a player and will just take the things the coach is asking from them. And some people will, yeah, just become better and become a leader, become an alpha. I'm not sure if you ever heard my story about alpha, betas, and the dogs. So
Yeah.
every player in the team has their specific
Role. Yeah.
role in the team. So right now you are kind of dog, becoming a beta. So yeah, we will see. No, like I said, Lars, I'm very
Yeah.
excited for you. Um, we will see you on the field soon. Pro Series 2 is coming in fast. Um, yeah, it's
Maybe even earlier. Who knows?
oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna see each other earlier. Yeah, okay, on my home turf. On my
Yeah,
home
on your
turf.
home turf. Yeah. Who knows?
Okay, let's go. Hey, nice. Yeah,
You'll be
I
also
heard.
attending, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we are also attending, and it's gonna be a crazy event. It's a 4v4. I'm not sure. Did you ever went to Kortrijk, the field in Belgium?
Nope.
It's a nice field. To be honest, it's a very nice field. I'm playing there for yeah, like 4 years. It's still standing, luckily. Yeah, it's just a completely different yeah experience. It's a very nice field. It has nice turf. It's a little bit smaller and not that long as Real Strike,
Yeah.
but it's a fast-paced game. So we're gonna see some nice entertainment over there.
Yeah,
So
I think that, yeah.
so, okay, with that said, I wanted to actually jump in a different aspect. We have Lars as a team player, NSL player, and we have Lars as an FCC player too. How did you experience the FCC? First of all, I'm going to ask you one thing. Are you going to attend the World Cup for FCC?
I'm in the group chat, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's not for sure yet.
No, like we don't have zekerheid.
Yeah.
It's not for sure that the team is not confirmed yet.
Okay.
Of course, the team captain is. I think that there are 6 people in the chat right now. I think they we're looking for a couple more guys because you want to have if someone injures
Yeah, you
as
want to have
well.
some spare meat?
Yeah, so that's what we're looking for right now. Um, but I think that the 6 people are who are in the group chat right now are gonna play. Yeah,
Okay. Okay, nice. I know you are in the group chat. I know Jesse Bastien is in the
yeah.
group chat. Is Dave in the group chat too,
I
or
don't know. I don't
he's?
know if I can say it.
Oh, you don't know if you can say it.
I don't know if I can say all the names.
Okay, no, you don't. If you don't want to, if you're not sure you can spell it, you. For me, it's no problem if you want to
No,
spill
no,
something.
no.
For me, it's no
No, no.
problem.
I don't know. I don't know if I can say it.
Yeah, don't worry, man. Don't worry. Okay, no. Actually, you played a couple of times the FCC 3 times, I think, or 2 times.
Um, no, I played it once.
Ah, you only played it
Yeah,
once?
I played it once. Yeah.
Okay, because you already went like twice, don't you?
Um, we went twice, but we went twice, but we attended the training for the wild cards.
Okay. Ah, yeah, yeah,
So it wasn't a tournament, but it was a training day. I forgot why I went twice. Um, so we went for the wild cards, and it was on a Saturday, and like Friday night, I worked till 12 p.m. like
yeah.
in the afternoon. So then we had 7 hours or eight
Oh,
hours to
yeah,
go to
yeah.
Macon, and it's a 7.5 hour drive. So we just drove in the night.
Yeah, crazy.
We got there without sleep because we all just stayed awake, and then we had the training. So it was a training day till like 3 or 4 p.m.
Yeah.
and
It
I
was
was
very
like,
hard, I can imagine.
yeah. And Theo said like, I want to know how people are um, doing and playing when they are tired. So we were all already tired, and then he just like only the morning from like 9 to 1, no, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It was just running and just getting yourself tired. And then it was you played just 2 or 3 games, and he wanted
Yeah.
to see how people were when they're tired, how they
Okay.
play. And it was just fair. It was hard. So then I just requested at my work before Challenger 2, because I played Challenger 2 in February.
Yeah.
I just I requested the Friday off, so we went the Friday morning, and it was way better.
I can
But
imagine.
it was way better. We just slept in a apartment and
Can
just
imagine.
playing then, because the day was long and you're not playing that much on a day, because it are short matches and
It's yeah.
a lot of breaks in between, because then other players are playing. So that's kind of hard, because you gotta stay active and you gotta stay awake
Yeah.
with your body. If during NSL there's a long far break, or you're standing at the breakout wall, you're feeling yourself getting down, and
Yeah.
that sucks. And you don't need that on the day where you're getting knocked out or anything else. So
Yeah.
that's one of the big points in FCC, I think. But for me, I'm not like that big of a 1v1 player. For NSL defense, it's fine. I
No, for me too.
if I can say it, I win most of them, just holding my lane.
Yeah.
And this field, the NSL 1v1, I don't really like it, because I'm right-handed and
Yeah.
the right side is very low. And as you said, I'm a big tall guy.
Hey, Lars,
Uh,
just play on the other side.
yeah, but that's it. My left side is not that great. So if I'm playing the shop area, the shop side, it's doable. But if I'm playing the VAR side,
Yeah.
it's harder for me. But
Okay.
then at SSA, I felt like the bunkers are way higher.
Hmm.
Um, it felt good, but yeah, I lost it against Bent. So
Yeah.
and
Okay. That was already a hard match.
yeah,
Did you win the loser bracket or did you lose?
so it for me it was Supra didn't attend because he had private uh, problems at
Ish.
home,
Yeah.
or
Okay.
there was something. So my first match I won because he wasn't there.
Okay. Free win. Let's go.
Yeah, so I was like, shit, I have to go against Super, because he's a big player in
Yeah.
in the in the 1 and 2, or in the FCC Challenger 1. So I was like, how am I gonna do this? How I'm gonna pull this off? So then I went to the second bracket, and there I went against Boludo. It's also a
Yeah.
player who plays
Close.
with Iago, trains
Yeah.
there very often. So I was like, again, so I get a hard opponent, and I lost that match. So then I went to the loser bracket, and I
Okay.
played that on Sunday. Yes, so I was like knocked out for Saturday.
Yeah. I know.
And then I had Chauvet, I think.
Yeah. Should be back. Yeah.
Yeah. And that match I won.
Okay.
And so I went to the next bracket, and then I got to Boludo again,
Oh, damn.
I think. And then I lost. So
Okay. Yeah. Still, you
oh
did it
no,
better
no,
than
I lost against Bente.
you lost
No,
against.
and Bente lost against Boludo. That was it. Yeah. No,
Okay.
no, Bente and I, yeah. It was a close match, but I also said like he plays for I don't know how many years, and he's always been a Copa player. So
Yeah.
I didn't think much of it losing. So
Yeah, it's FCC is a complete different thing. I say one thing? Lars did it better than me because I lost my first match on Saturday. I lost my first match on Sunday. Um, was against two big guys. I'm not sure, was it Kevin the first day or was it his brother? It was the twins. They
yeah,
they attended already a couple of times, and then the next day I needed to play against Elio. Um, yeah, I exposed myself on the training on Saturday. I showed them too much, and yeah, it was my own fault. But on the end, How was the experience for you playing FCC, standing alone on the field, playing 1v1, having all the cameras on you? How was the experience for you?
Yeah, I'm like I don't get impressed that much because
Okay.
you don't see the people because
Mm.
there's like mirrored stickers on the glass, so you don't see the people, so they can't point anything or and the cameras. Yeah, I just focus on my game. I
Yeah.
know they're there, and it's in the back of your mind. And sometimes you see the red light from when the camera is live and it's on you, so it's in the back of your head, but I don't get influenced by that much. I just think, yeah, make good quality videos of me so I can post it. That's my thought, and
Okay,
just
nice.
trying to know what the opponent is gonna do and just try to adjust on that.
Yeah.
It's hard because they're gonna do some players doing the same thing every round, so you
Yeah.
can adjust to that. But then Bente did like every round he did something else, and I just didn't know where he was. So that's the thing. I was like, okay, I need to try to do something different, what he's
Yeah.
not gonna expect, and then I just made some small mistakes and got some clean headshots. So
Okay. Yeah. It's always like this. FCC is a very unpredicted, unpredictable game.
yeah,
Like you said, it's a very good thing you said. Like if an opponent is doing the same over and over, it's easy to adjust. But if you have a player who is doing different things every time, it's very difficult to win this game and to get the right lanes and get the right tactic to to pull it off. So yeah.
yeah, it is.
Okay. Yeah, like I always tell to everyone, FCC, it's a thing you have to try once. You need to check it out, give it a try, and yeah, just see what it is and experience it for yourself.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of the thing you have to do. Just go there and experience because the vibe around
Yeah,
like the tournament. If people are getting knocked out, you're still everyone is laughing in like the shop area or
yeah,
playing games with each other, or it's a very good vibe, and that's the thing I said. Like 1v1 is not the format is not for me. I wanted to attend Challenger 3. I also got my ticket, but I don't. I'm not free for work, so I just
okay, yeah,
gave the ticket to like the Team NL captain who didn't got a ticket, so he can play. Um, but I think if you experience it yourself, it's a whole nother vibe
yeah,
and a whole nother experience in,
definitely,
in in the airsoft scene. And even if the format is not for you, just experience it
yeah,
once. And like I'm a guy. I just want to try everything out and see how I feel about it before I give my opinion
yeah,
on
yeah,
something. And that's what I'm doing.
yeah,
Even with the new 4v4 coming, I want to know how that's gonna be before I give my opinion about it.
and you want to win the money.
Yeah, that's also a nice thing. But
Yeah, no, definitely. It's the same for us. It's we don't for me as a team, I always told my guys like I don't want to stick to one specific format or anything like that. I always want to experience everything. And I still
yeah,
remember it until today. Um like the first year DSD was attending NSL was with no pro series, no challengers, so it was only one league. We weren't sure. We weren't in the bracket for the first event because yeah, it was still with the spin the wheel and um, choose the teams, and we weren't in. We lost our yeah, we just lost it. We couldn't do anything. Yeah, it's pick or choose. And directly, I said to the guys, "Yeah, I see a tournament in France. Why shouldn't we go over there? It's a 2 day event. It's um, it's organized by Alpha, the old
yeah,
French team. So I was like, yeah, guys, well, why shouldn't we? We had a great vibe. It's something new. It was playing on a paintball field, bigger field. So yeah, it was just try everything out if you can. If you can, um, try something new. What is stopping you? Just do it, try it, and see it for yourself before, like you said, before you give your opinion. Because in the beginning was also like FCC, okay, it's 1v1. but I didn't know what to think about it. I was like, yeah, okay, it's 1v1. I experienced it. It's everyone's game.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
unpredictable. It's everyone's game. It's what happens on that moment will decide if you win or not. It's as easy as that. So yeah, um,
And it's not, if you're unlucky, you can lose, and if you're lucky, it's not all skill based, because
yeah,
if you're it's there's a little bit of luck if you see the opponent first,
yeah,
or that's, and I think that's also very interesting to have that with the sport, because
yeah,
you how do we say it, if you're fast, if you see your opponent first, or if you make a small jump and your opponent doesn't see it and you see it, then you can pick them off, or you can adjust your strategy on that. And I
yeah.
think that's an interesting part of the SSA 1v1 format.
Yeah, and this is one of the things I noticed, like with the Pro League. The Pro League is more getting skill based. It really
Yeah,
matters if you have a good technique, snapshot, shooting, running and gunning, everything, and it's all in the mind. Like getting your get in the head of your opponent. Just know how they play, just by playing style. How are they moving? How are they doing things? How do they react in specific situations? It's all about that, and yeah, it's nice to watch the Pro League for sure.
yeah,
So
it is, it is.
so,
Yeah,
okay, Lars, with that said, I want to talk about something else. As we see over there, we see some nice patches from Validating Ones. It's a new brand you just created. Tell me a
yeah.
little bit more about the brand and what made you create this brand?
So I'm always a guy, like I just need to do something,
Okay,
and I was like, I see people making patches, and I was like, all right, let me try to be creative. And I am creative for my own. I know what I want to make, and I think my perspective on some things are different than other people's perspective, like not the standard things.
okay,
So I was like, yeah, let me try to make something. And I was like, yeah, it was in France, where at the first FCC I was attending, that I came up with, not came up with ID, but was working it out late in the apartment, making the first sketches of the brand, and finding a name that suits the patch, and
yeah,
suits like something, because you wanna I wanted to feel like the whole patch, it
yeah,
no big empty spots. So that's, you need a kind of a long name, but not too long, so it doesn't need to be too small, so it doesn't fit your patch.
yeah,
And I
okay,
think, like, in the sport, we violate some people on the field, and that was like the mindset behind the name. So I needed to something that comes with the sport,
yeah,
and that I think that was the hardest part, to come up with like a name that suits the patch, that
yeah,
also sticks to someone, and people are gonna remember the name, and not
yeah.
like, oh yeah, it's a small thing. And I think with violating ones, it's attending to people and not just a thing.
Mhm.
And then, of course, the first series, I have them here. Like, I don't know if it's
Okay.
gonna be mirrored or not.
Guys, for everyone listening, check out YouTube. We have some nice patches over here, man.
So the first two dropped like beginning of March,
Okay, yeah,
and I have some others already here, and some are on their way to me right now, so I can check if they're good for the quality, because I'm very picky with my quality.
yeah,
I want good quality patches, so I don't just sell stuff I'm not happy with if I
yeah,
bought it myself. So that's happening right now, and I think violation, like the word is, and what's on the patch right now, is a good first series. So
yeah.
maybe,
It really tells a story behind like just for example, if you have this patch on your belt, it means like okay, you are evaluating people on the field.
Yeah,
Like it
you're gonna be over one on the field, and
yeah
it
it
doesn't represent something you're doing, but also it does because you're violating your opponent, and I think that's the main thing behind it.
Okay, nice. That's a good thing, and it's very important, like that you give big attention to quality instead of quantity. Like you said, you are very picky in the right things. Me too. And for to be honest, with the whole podcast, it was a very big setup to make the name and everything. I know the feeling. I had a couple of names, and then I came across to like, yeah, I need to think about something. I was like, yeah. Podcast with Mushi. I was like, wow, what are you thinking, man? It's so basic. And I thought, like, okay, yeah, behind the mask, yeah, it actually makes
it
sense.
it actually makes a lot of sense behind the mask. Yeah, in yeah, in someone's
So
head talking. Yeah, I understand where it's coming from.
And it's the same with the valuation, evaluating. It's yeah, on the field we are all maniacs. We can be maniacs on the field. We
Yeah,
can be overshooters. We can be evaluating people. We can be whatever you want, but we are some maniacs on that fucking field. And it really gives out, yeah, like your yeah, like a specific identity of yourself. Like yeah, if people see me, they know like okay it's mushy. You will accept some more balls or
yeah,
some trash talk or some. I'm evaluating people with my gun and with my mouth. I don't give a fuck if you know what I mean. Once I'm on the field, after the
yeah. Once
field,
you're on the field, yeah,
I'm the
way
chill
different
guy.
off the field. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, no. I can give you a small sneak peek from because
Oh,
I also talked to Theo about it
okay,
when I
guys,
was at
guys, check the
the
YouTube. Check the YouTube.
when I was at the SSA Challenger 2, he said I want them in my store.
Okay,
So I was like, okay, so I need to do something for you. And so I made like so this is the first sneak peek some people are gonna get from the new drop. And I don't know when it's gonna drop because I have to talk about him. And I think I'm gonna do it at the 4v4. That's easier in person than on
okay, nice.
DM. So
Play
like
it right now.
this is
Ooh,
the colorway. His
okay.
of course the FCC colorway.
Damn,
Then with the small FCC logo on the bottom. So
this
I don't know when
one
it's
looks
gonna
nice.
come out, but and
It's
it's of course a limited edition. Every
okay.
patch will make 25 or 20. So
Okay, nice. Hey, bro, I need to say these ones are dope. They're nice.
yeah, so
It really gives like so it has the colors of FCC. It's like it's just not basic, it's clean. It's not too much, not too less. It's yeah, just the perfect amount of things on the patch.
yeah,
And yeah, as we know, there's something coming too, but we will see. We will see.
who
Yeah,
knows? No, but that's also what I said. I'm like, um, less is more.
yeah,
That's so I want to fill the patch and have something to look at, but I don't want it to be um that busy on the patch. So
yeah,
you have to have a main focus, and of course that's the word,
yeah,
and you have to have a background. And some things on the background you can do, but of course these patches are PVC, so
yeah,
you can do shades and stuff like that. So that's a little bit harder. Um, but you have to adjust to that. So you can do flowing motions like I just showed on the FCC
yeah,
patch, but there was a shadow on it, but you can do that because it's hard. It's hard.
yeah,
Hard. PVC is hard, so you can flow colors into each other with
yeah.
gradient,
Yeah,
and
because
that's
then
making
it's
it hard.
yeah, because then you will see the lines of yeah, really the shading or the
Yeah,
gradient and the
the different
colors.
colors. Yeah,
Yeah, I had it with we made like eye patches once, and we have yeah like a cheap ass logo. I can say it just to be honest, we have a cheap ass logo. We made it like in the beginning of Hakai, and yeah, we always have problems like the quality is not good or the resolution is not enough. And I told like everyone who's asking for the Hakai logo, I just say to them like, just type in
Translate the
Hakai.
word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
translate the word. That's the logo. It's just the Japanese letters. It doesn't matter what it if it has like a gradient or it's green. No, it's just a word. It's as easy as that. So maybe soon I'm still considering of making a new logo. But yeah, to be honest, it just means Hakai. It's
Yeah,
the
it's
Japanese.
it is a team, yeah.
Yeah,
And mostly that's where I'm when I joined DSD, they wanted to be professional because there's of course an organization behind it.
yeah,
So my last name is on my jersey.
yeah,
Um, but when I went to Saviors, they said, "Oh yeah, so what's your call sign gonna be?" And I was like, "It's gonna be Gutierrez because everybody knows me as that. So
yeah,
I can't change it right now, and I can change my number because everybody knows you with that number." And
yeah.
I think that's the same with the logo. You can change it, but it is gonna always be different.
Yeah, it's always gonna stick
Yeah,
with the same thing. And just for example, like everyone, for example, you know me as Mushi, you don't know me
yeah,
as Janten Madison, my real name. It's like
yeah,
people don't know me as my real name. It has always been my call sign, and I like the aspect like for DSD they are really want to be professional. I was thinking about doing it too this year with the team, but yeah, some people were like, yeah, on the end it doesn't matter that much. I was like, yeah, who knows? It shows really professionalism if you have like your full name on the back instead of call signs. But yeah, on the end it's we are kind of floating off gaming. We are kind of in the
yeah.
gaming industry. In the gaming, yeah, like
Everybody has call signs.
yeah,
Yeah,
everyone has call signs. Like it's just as easy as that. Like Buga, the one kid who won Fortnite World Cup in the very beginning. It's like nobody know his real name. It's they just know him as Booga. It's the only name
yeah.
I can remember. But yeah, on the end, it's yeah, we have the call signs. It's something related to airsoft. I like it.
I also
Uh,
like it. Yeah,
but yeah, it's yeah, you have
and
like your specific name, your specific number, and of course, if you are changing teams, sometimes you have the problem with numbers. Of course, you didn't had the problem because
yeah.
nobody has
Unfortunately, it does. Yeah,
nobody has your number, so that's a lucky thing. But yeah, like for us, Titi changed to us. Titi is also
77 normally,
yeah
but
used.
Vava has it. Yeah,
Yeah, Vava needed to change his number for FCC because yeah, someone was running his number, and yeah, of course, OGs always get the privilege of yeah having the first choice.
yeah.
So I was like, TT, sorry man, but you
You
need to
have to
change the
change.
you have to change.
Yeah,
But it's just a thing. Like on the end, for me personally, if I would switch from teams, what is not going to happen, but yeah, if I would switch from teams, if I can't play with my number, I'm not sure if I'm going to play there.
yeah. But because you're known for your number also and for your
But
call sign.
that's not, I'm not so known for my number. It's just for me, my number, I'm already running this number for like a decade. It has been my number for so long that it's really it gives me luck. Like I was in the big yeah, like when I jumped into airsoft, I was thinking, yeah, what's my number gonna be? It was 47, 100% sure.
Yeah,
I could take the day of my birthday, 18, but yeah, Elias has it, Weeby has it, Theo has it, a lot of people have it, and I want to be special. So, not a lot of people are running 47. I know one in the US. I know maybe I saw some people, maybe one over here. But yeah, it's a really extraordinary number, and in my opinion, the number you're playing with always need a name and number in my opinion, are things you need to give emotional, yeah, just an emotional. I need to say it, man.
bond with it. Yeah,
Yeah, emotional bond with it.
but
So
that's the thing. Like when I see someone play with 45, I see, oh, that's Gray's number. Or when I
Yeah,
see someone play 40, 47, see, oh yeah, Mush has that same number. Who is the guy? Yeah.
yeah,
But you know, I have 77 because seven was when I first joined. DSD seven is my just my number,
okay.
but someone already had it. So I was like, yeah. So what am I gonna choose? I was like, I'll just double seven. You know,
Mhm.
it double it just
Double it.
yeah, and it stick with me. And now I know Fairbanks has it. I know Vava has it. Um,
Did he used to have it?
TTU seven. Kepasa has it, right?
I'm not sure. I'm not
I
100%
I
sure.
think Kepasa also has it.
Okay.
So I know there are a couple players. But it's I know Adam is never gonna change it. TT already changed it, so I'm coming for the other ones.
I think Vava is not going to change it. But yeah,
No,
Vava frequently is not playing with us for NSL, but he will be playing with us for FCC. So that will be an interesting one.
okay.
I'm really happy he's going to play again with us. So yeah. To be honest, I'm super excited for the 4v4 FCC and Kortrijk. It's going to be a new experience. So yeah, it's just
It's CQB or speed QB type.
yeah, speed
Yeah,
could be type of thing like and also with an addition, if you score a point, it's like a bonus round of a 1v1.
1v1.
So you still have the FCC inside, but it's with taking the flag, running the flag, speed could be style. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of it because it's always like sacrificing a body for the flag grab. Um, but yeah, on the end, yeah, it's
We'll
it's
see what it's gonna be.
yeah,
Did
it's a
you
different thing. So
did you play like the speed QB variant, the
back
OG
in the
speed?
time,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I played the last year of Speed.
Okay.
So I'm kind of familiar with Speed, but I was a pistol player, and I still remember it until today. I was a player on Seven Sins. I was a newbie, a rookie, and I remember my captain calling me like, "Hey, Mushin, you see the flag over there? We don't have a regular flag runner right now, so go over there, take the flag."
Yeah, you're gonna be that.
I
You're gonna
was
be the
like,
sacrificial play.
I was like running to it. I was in the cross. I was like, do I need to take it now? Do I wait? What do I do? Do I get killed? Is there someone on the other side? I was like, too many questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on the end, it's a nice thing. We will see. It's complete different thing. So um, it's going to be excited. So let's see what it will bring. Okay. Lars, I have like one more question for you. How do you see yourself in the future? Where do you see yourself, for example, in 5 years?
In 5 years, I think that's it's a hard question.
Yeah, I know.
Um, I would like to see myself still with Saviors. I think like right now we have a good basis and a good team standing, a good roster, and I think we're only gonna grow from here
Yeah,
and get the synergy. But like you also said, I'm not like playing only one tournament, only one format, only not only playing NSL. And I said I also want to go to the UK sometime
yeah,
and play over there, see what's that like in bunker or somewhere else,
yeah,
in Speed Arena or and there I heard two dominant teams right now, the Legion and OB,
yeah,
and see what's the UK scene like because we've got a couple of teams coming over here, but maybe in the future we'll see some teams coming or going over there.
yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
see what that's gonna bring. So I
Yeah,
think I want to play more formats,
yeah,
but also it's time consuming. So
yeah. It's time consuming. It's money consuming, and yeah, it's yeah, finding the right time throughout the whole the whole NSL season because that's the main target. Yeah, we were looking to attend on the Bunker League,
yeah,
the whole league, but then we noticed like it's gonna be too busy and too expensive to do all the things. So probably we're gonna go over in October, I think it is, for the five-man open.
Oh yeah, that's
Uh,
also nice.
Not 100% confirmed. We are thinking about it, but maybe one of our guys are guesting on OB, or another team. Who knows? So it's always a thing to do.
Yeah,
Guesting.
I like the guesting because when I was on still on DSD, we talked about it, and like a couple guys wanted to go, and we didn't talk it with true with the team at that moment, but we were talking like, all right, we're going to the UK, but when are we going? Are we playing like SDSD, or are we gonna play like a whole different team? We're
Yeah,
making itself, or we're gonna guest on someone's team, and like what you did with DVS, I like that idea to guest on someone's team to help them
yeah,
grow, and the European playing style is way different than UK or
yeah. It's completely
USA or
different.
even now with South Africa with the new field. You can help each other with different things. Even what you said, challenger and pro, way
Mhm.
different play styles. And
Way different play styles.
if you can bring it over to the UK, yeah, to the UK or US or South Africa, they are also gonna be better, and you're gonna have new competition, new people playing against you, and you're gonna be better yourself because they are improving, so they're gonna be improving you
Yeah,
too.
I have to say, guesting on teams is one of the biggest things I push people what I would want people to do to improve themselves. Because I can say one thing, Lars. Last year, I'm not sure if I told it to you, but last year on globals, I guessed it on in the US for two times, the second seeding and the US championships. I knew a lot of the USA guys, and for me personally, bro, on globals, I was like, I know everyone. Like,
Yeah,
nobody's new for me. I know how they play. I know how they react. I know what I need to do. So it was no thing, such thing like, okay, I don't know who this team is. The only thing I didn't know that much from was you guys, DSD, because it was a already long time since we played you guys. Yeah, on the end, yeah, you guys played a fabulous game. It was a hard game. You guys fought really hard. But guessing on a team gives you a lot of perspective of how a team is running their team, how they are taking action of specific things, how they're gonna run a tournament, how they're gonna prepare. Yeah, it's a whole different thing. Like to be honest, the first when I went over to the US for the DVS, I was like, okay, I'm gonna play on the team. I will be relaxed and I will not do anything. I will just listen. And on Friday we trained, and I knew like, okay, Wusha,
I have
it's
to step
game,
in.
it's
Yeah.
game on, it's game on. Like, yeah, just they are too focused on shut and get out and things like this instead of running the flag over the field or thinking about how to make points or really sacrifice your body for specific things or things like this. But yeah, it was a whole new experience. I learned a lot from it, and I would recommend it to everyone. It's
Yeah, and I think especially for you as a team captain, seeing how someone else runs their team, or even just team members running or being in a team that you're normally not part of, is an eye opener in some points because you of course have your
definitely,
way and they have their
definitely,
way, and you can also bring that over to you guys, to
yeah,
your team and your guys, how they are going to play, how they are communicating on a team, and you're also like the US guys are screaming to get out, but if that's a thing, you just you see that on the field and you're focusing on communication. But if you did not do that and they did it, because if someone like from DVS went to you guys and he seen like, all right, you're communicating way better, they can improve it on
yeah,
their team and improve like, hey, we need to communicate better. We
yeah,
stop screaming, get out when you didn't even shoot a BB on the break.
Yeah.
A couple guys who do that also in Europe.
Yeah, we know some. We know some.
We know some guys, but that's also an eye opener
Yeah.
for I think you as a team captain or
Yeah, no,
even players
definitely.
on DVS learn from you, um, just playing on their team.
Yeah, I have to say, like, I'm not going to say like I was the best over there or something like this because I learned a lot over there about just the mindset, the mentality, how to be around the field while playing, the trash talk, the shit talk, and everything. I think you guys noticed. I learned
Yeah, you
something
learned a
from.
lot. Yeah,
I learned a lot from the US, but on the end, like specific codes they used, what I was thinking, like, okay, this is really interesting, or things like this, or yeah, when I implement, they really asked for my advice, like, okay, Musha, what are we going to do? What do you think about it? Okay, like for example, we had the game 30 seconds. And yeah,
yeah,
I was after Pro 2 last year. So when I did my 10-second run against Wolves. So I knew, okay, like you need to do something and you need to do it quick and you need to do it fast. So I was like, okay, no problem, guys. Very simple. Move up to the field, give me the flag, and I will make sure we will have the points. I only need to make like 1 point. So I know once I see an opportunity, I run it. I'm not waiting. If I make 1 point, one is more than enough. It would win us the game. It was
yeah,
0-0. So I was like, just give me the flag. I will make sure it's going to happen. And it was, I ran to my bunker. People were watching too much in their bunker, like holding down the field to make sure it was gonna be a shootout.
yeah,
But once they were doing this, they didn't have an overview of what was happening. So this opened a gap for me to move up to the field and I run past just four guys. I saw the first kill of break, it was Beaver. He was shot on Castle, and I was like, this is my moment. I ran it. I slid it in. I saw two guys over there not watching me. I rapped out. I saw two guys not watching me. Papa, Papa. Actually, it could have been a flag hang, but yeah, with like 30
you didn't
loss,
need it.
I was like, I have 2 points, fuck off. Force the trade, I don't care.
Yeah, you didn't need the 12 points or the
No,
10 points. Just needed one, and you
I
got it.
just, yeah, I got it. And these are things like, if the team didn't have me, they would fuck it up and it would have been like a
Shootout. Yeah,
shootout. Yeah. So,
but we also have had that opportunity. We in Pro One actually. We were 24-24 with ECE,
okay.
and we had 30 seconds left, and they had their try one. So, and then I saw we were just thinking, all right, how are we gonna do this? We need to make it to shootouts. And then I was like, I saw the flag. Kodak had it with him on the D1, and I was like, okay, the flag is there. I know he has it. I just know he has it.
Hmm.
And I was like communicating that to the team, and like I saw the last player like in the two home, the two small
Yeah.
U's,
Yeah.
and I was on Plexi. I said, yeah, I'm just gonna run it down that to that bunker because he's 100% gonna have the flag, and that's the snatch that got us the like in we had 12 seconds left
Okay.
on that match, and then we just indeed needed zone one, so we said, all right, you're gonna walk around D1 into that U bunker with the bunker with the hole in it,
Yeah.
and just crawl in that corner, get that zone one. That's the only thing you're gonna do. And we got that 1 point, and I was
Yeah.
like, I've got the video in slow motion. I was like nodding my head. Yeah, we got the zone one. Yes, because I saw him in the corner, and he wasn't shot out, so I knew he just tucked his feet in and had that
Yeah.
zone one. So I was like confident. Yeah, we got
We,
this.
we we have it. We just
Yeah,
needed like 1 point, and it was more than enough. And
yeah,
actually, it was a crazy one to see this happening. I watched it live, and this helped Saviors in the finals against us because we had I did a crazy run. Yeah, bro. I just ran down the field. I saw an opportunity. I just ran it, and I killed like four guys. I was like, okay. Solid shot me. I was like, okay. I didn't feel anything, but I was like, I saw BB coming straight at me. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna run
Yeah,
out. And yeah, bro, we were lucky. Actually, there the game needed to be done. Yeah, the guys were like, "Oh, where's the flag? Marshall got shot," and it was
yeah,
like, "Where's the flag?" And the buzzer wasn't going off because it was still within the 30 seconds. Bro, we were lucky. We were lucky. It was insane. And then on the end, like, we had one last try, and we want to do the same, but Saviors knew, like, okay, there are two ways they're gonna go through, and it's do these two ways.
yeah.
Through the U-shaped bunkers in the middle. And one funny thing I'm gonna give with you is on challengers, Bushido had the same situation, and I was coaching 187, and I knew like, okay, bro, don't
They're gonna
don't
do
pl
it.
don't play me, man. I know what to do. So
Yeah,
what I just did was I sent one straight into the snake. I sent one to the U-shaped bunker on the snake side. I went to the U-shaped bunker to the plexus side, and I just said to them like, you go over there. First thing you're gonna do is just watch it and make sure it doesn't go over
yeah.
because it didn't
Even
happen.
just force trade it then on
Yeah,
just
not
trade
force
out.
trade it. Just kill him.
Yeah, trade yeah, or trade out at
Yeah,
least. If there's
trade
someone, just trade
or
or shoot him. Yeah.
yeah. Indeed, no frustrates.
That's
Yeah,
easy.
but that's one of the things. Like for pro players, what I noticed when coaching challengers, the breakouts was almost perfect. I'm not going to say perfect. It was very good breakouts. I always countered like where the places needed to be done, but on the end, it comes down to game sense. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
something.
you can only tell them just go to that bunker, and then
Yeah.
you don't know what to tell them. You can't tell them anything because the
I
game is
can tell them
evolving.
like,
Yeah.
hey guys, don't forget to communicate. But then on the end, I was like, guys, what you gonna do? Are you going to talk to each other or you just gonna shoot? Was
Yeah.
like, I can't say it, but yeah, on the end, they need to think about it themselves. So
And some people have to learn the hard ways.
yeah, definitely, definitely. But it's a nice thing to coach challengers teams. It gives me some more breathing room, a different view of how to run a game and how to scout and yeah play a game. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
a completely different aspect of the game.
Do you
Uh,
because like in football it's a big thing that if a player stops playing, you're gonna be a coach. Do you see yourself doing that in maybe a couple of years? Because you're
Yeah,
23,
definitely. Yeah, I'm now 24.
24.
I'm definitely see myself doing it. To be honest, I would love to have just a coach itself on my team so I can focus
On
more
playing. Yeah.
on playing and just being a leader for the team. Especially that's not possible. I have one person in mind who could run it, but yeah, he's not allowed in real strike. Um, but on the end, yeah, um, this literally, it's my honest opinion. This is the only one I would give um, the full hands down. He can do everything, and he can say what you need to do. Where I would say like, I trust you. This is the only
Yeah.
person. But yeah, sadly enough, we can't manage to do it. It is what it is, so I'm doing it. But it's a learning process for me, and if I'm getting older, I'm definitely looking forward to still be in the game, coaching, doing clinics. I'm actually trying to get some clinics out this year, but it's very difficult. But yeah, personal life, working life,
Yeah.
airsoft life. So yeah, and also the podcast. It's I have a lot of
It's
work
taking its
to,
time. Yeah.
bro. I can tell you one thing. My weeks are full. I have the podcast every week. I have evening school every week. I need to make sure the podcast is edited. I need to make sure my guys have training. Need to plan for Pro Series. Need to plan for Team Belgium. Yeah,
Your
it's
wife is all also needs some attention, I think.
yeah, my wife needs some attention too. But she supports me.
Yeah,
That's one.
that's a big thing.
Yeah, that really drives me. To be
Yeah,
honest, she really supports me. And even when I tell her like I need to prepare the training, yeah, just do it. She's like
yeah.
she's not even bothering or anything. She knows like okay, you need to do it, make it done, and to
But
do it.
you're living together, so
Yeah,
yeah,
we're living
that's
together.
yeah. If
It
you're not
makes it.
seeing each other every day, if you're not living together,
Oh,
yeah, that's a different thing. You have to make
that's a
time.
completely different thing.
Yeah,
So okay, yeah, Lars. I have still some questions for you from the listeners.
tell me.
Tell me, tell me. Okay, first one is from the one and only Fives, Pannenkoek. He is asking Lars, benching Sonny? Question mark.
Benching Sonny? Oh, I don't know. He's making the calls, you know. He's the one who's making the calls, so I can bench him, right?
Okay, yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Oh, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, we need. He's the old man, you know. Sonny, you're
Nah,
the old man. You're taking fresh blood. Yeah, you need to let the play. You need to let the fresh blood play. You know.
yeah. First, come on their level and play with them,
Yeah,
and then we'll
definitely.
see if I can bench him.
But it's still your thing to do, I see.
Like if you bench someone, it's like I want to first become better than them, and then I think that's a big compliment to him.
Yeah,
Um, that if you want to bench someone, then you want to be better than them, and you
yeah.
look up to them. So um, it's not my goal to bench him, but if it happens,
It means you did your job
it
very
means
good.
he did his job too for
Yeah,
coaching me and training me
indeed.
to the level he's up. So
Yeah, definitely. Next one is from Savage 15 Damen or Damen, I'm not sure. What is your best advice for upcoming competitive airsoft players?
my best advice, I think what we already went over, playtime on the field. Doesn't matter if it's a training, if it's pickups, or just focus on game time, field time, even just we have knock the it's from the NBV, the organization.
Yeah,
Just go there in your evenings. We do it with saviors, with a couple guys. Just go there, even it's not real strike. Just there, the DSL is held there, so there is
yeah,
arena. There are targets to shoot at with time. Like you see Gray with his
yeah, with his
videos.
couple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's there. So you can even practice there if it's not on the real strike, because
it's
the
just,
training, I know it's
yeah,
expensive. Just have the field time and want to be the better version of yourself. And I think that's the biggest thing. It's gonna help you and just become a better player.
yeah. Don't make excuses. Just take your gun, go to the field, play, or even if you don't have any spare money to go over to the field or to the NBV or anything like this, you don't have a car or anything. What is stopping you to take your replica, stand in front of your mirror, and just do some snapshots
Yeah,
without
just
shooting?
switch with your hand. Just switch
Yeah,
gun with hands. It's it's a mental thing that's gonna be that the small things are gonna be big on the field. If you can switch from your right to left, if I'm not the best with my left, but I can switch pretty fast,
yeah,
you can get a shot off or two at least. And if someone is running at you, you can just make the trade and not
yeah,
force trade it, but you can make the trade.
yeah. No,
And
100%.
you can train those things at home. You don't have a need a field for it.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big thing. Just practice.
It's all just yeah, muscle memory and hand-eye coordination, just knowing like, okay, I'm handling like this, I'm switching this. It needs to be um comfortable and it needs to feel like you are used to it. So this is very important for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is from Andrew. He says, "Monkey never cramps?" Question mark.
I told him on the Pro 1 it was, yeah. was like, I when you're doing the monkey sounds, I still have nightmares to the Challenger 3. It still haunts me. The monkey sounds are no, it's it's a thing.
Bro.
The sounds still haunt me,
I can't imagine how they are doing it. Marshall can do it too, bro.
bro.
It's if I do it, bro, after Saturday, my voice is gone.
Well,
These
my voice will be
guys,
like this every time I do it.
they're like just shouting the monkey sound. I'm like, guys, whoa, what you doing? I'm just like, okay, yeah.
Just
So
laughing and go with the flow. Yeah.
yeah, I go with flow, but it's a big mental thing. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's showing like your dominance over the opponent, getting time in their head. With some people it works, with some people it doesn't. But yeah, you can still do it. You can have some fun. So
Yeah, you can, and I think it's a fun thing to do, like a small thing to get in the head of your opponent. Like
yeah,
even you talked it with Solid on the on your previous episodes when he emptied the mag in, like when you were talking like take your hit, and he just emptied the mag at you. I was like, that's also a big mental thing to do,
yeah.
and it's gonna yeah fuck you up in your head. So that's small things I like, and just a little banter on the field. I think it's a good addition to the sport.
Yeah, it's a good addition. Like on the last pro, one of the things I laughed the most was when people started to when they won once against us, they were like, "Yeah, come on!" And I just said scoreboard, and then it was like it was completely down. And yeah, it's just like the small things. It's living in their heads for free, if you
Yeah,
know the expression.
yeah, I know
So
it. I
but some people it works, with some people it doesn't.
I heard it a lot at globals like scoreboard. I heard it a lot from, I think it was ECE uses it a lot,
Yes,
and then it's just
it's funny.
yeah.
And then I see sometimes I always like with the scoreboard, you have to be careful. So people can't use it against you. Um, I'm only gonna do it if we have like a lot of
Two
points
hangs,
up.
yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Not
I'm
just
not.
not just a zone three up or
Zone
something.
three scoreboard on the end of the game. Okay,
They're
but
gonna flag hang, yeah.
oh, get flag hang. Oh fuck, no scoreboard. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question is from Doc. On next pro event, do the ref slide? Question mark.
Oh, I have a video of him. I was in during Challenger. I was making videos in slow motion of some people, and he wanted to make a snatch, and he just full force tackled a ref, and he fell. And I have it on video. I
Oh,
don't know if I
it's
have to. I have the video on my phone, but it's just I
so
showed it
funny.
to it and posted it on my story.
Oh
It was
damn.
like it was a red. It would have been a red card if it was football. Yeah.
With straight legs tackle.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh
it
damn.
was a good. Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Sometimes it can happen. Like I had it a couple of times. I had it back in the time when I was running. I ran over Tsipa once. I bumped into him. I was like, "Oh shit, sorry, man."
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a
It,
rough.
it can happen, and
It can happen. If I would do like a full rugby pose into him, it's something
yeah,
different.
it's something else. It's something else.
Imagine, yo, bye bye, ref.
You're not
Yeah.
gonna get a flag hang. Just take down on the field.
Oh, imagine it would be
Oh,
legendary. If next event, if a ref is pulling one of my guys, I'm just gonna tackle them. Just
just
full real rugby force. Just
yeah.
tackle them. No, you're not gonna pull him.
What
I'm
penalty
gonna
would
pull
you
you.
get?
I think I will get a major.
Only a
Um,
major.
only a major because I think that's aggressive behavior towards the ref.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm not sure. It's like I wanted to hug him, but
Yeah,
it
yeah, right.
it it
I went too
happened.
fast. Yeah.
I went too fast, much too fast.
Yeah.
Can happen, can happen. Lars, with that said, all my questions are done. I want to thank you for jumping by and having um, bringing some time with me on this episode. I know you are one of my biggest supporters for the episode. You are listening to all of them. Thank you for that. It was your moment to be on this podcast because you made a very big move.
Yeah.
And once again, I'm very excited to see you back on the field with your new team. I wish you the best of luck with the team, not for the win because that's ours.
Oh no, that's gonna be ours for Pro 2.
We're gonna see. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. Once again, Lars, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
No problem, man. You always have a seat over here. Just know that. Guys, with that said, I will see you guys in the next. Ciao. Yeah, guys. Ooh, what an episode. Yeah, sitting down with Lars was a nice experience. I love this guy. I have to say, every time I see him on the field, we always have a good chat together. He's a lovely guy. He's a kind guy, and he has a good mentality to play in this game. So guys. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let's all look out for his first tournament with the Saviors. And with that said, for everyone, once again, if you're listening on YouTube or on Spotify, make sure to follow us, subscribe. For on Spotify, leave a rating behind. It will help me a lot. And on YouTube, if you want to see or you want to interact with the show, comment something down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.